Welcome to the Muscle of Yarncast.
We are here.
We're here on schedule. Look at us.
Are we the only ones who care about that?
I think so.
Possibly.
I really do think so.
Most everyone out there in Must Love Yarn Land are like,
just,
oh, look, they're back.
They're back.
They don't really know whether it was 2 weeks or 2 months. Or...
No, it's like a time
Every
void.
now and then we get a note saying, we haven't heard from you guys.
I know.
Are you all right?
I know.
We are, yes.
So welcome. This is a yarn cast about yarn and fiber and Vermont and knitting and maybe occasionally crocheting, which we bring to you from our yarn store, Must Love Yarn in Shelburne, Vermont.
I missed my cue.
I know. Sorry. Where you can buy many of the things we're going to talk about today.
Indeed.
And if nothing else, hopefully we can provide some inspiration for you and some laughs.
Maybe just a little bit of entertainment.
Some entertainment. And you can find the store out on all forms of social media as Must Love Yarn. So we are on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, Blue Sky, though see last episode for a long discussion about why Blue Sky account is not fully functional. It's my fault.
It's functional. It's just not pop.
It's not.
It doesn't have much information.
I don't post a lot over there. So anyway, and I'm Angela.
I'm Jen.
And you can find me out on social media, Instagram, Ravelry, and Blue Sky as Junior Bird Kid.
So I'm on Ravelry as J Arbuckle and Instagram as Jennifer_Arbuckle, and Blue Sky is J-Arbuckle, but there is very little content. I set everything up and I have not gone back since. I'm sorry.
I dabble over there. I definitely am way more active on Instagram and
but I have Bobolink, so I own Bobolink Yarns as well. So I have multiple things to manage on the social media channels.
It's a lot.
I can only deal with the ones.
It's a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I do what I can.
100%.
That's as much as there is.
100%. We try our best.
Yeah.
That's all anyone can ask for.
Well, if only that were true. People can ask for more. They're just not
going to get it. So
so there's that. I don't want to be rude, but I like to be honest.
Just full disclosure. You're going to get what you get and not throw a fit. Which is what I tell my kids all the time. Yeah. So anyway, we like to start our yarn cast with a yarn cast pick. And as longtime viewers know, what we do is we're going to show you a yarn. Sometimes it's new to the store. Sometimes we've just gotten a new shipment or have new colors. And for the 2 weeks following the airing of the yarn cast, you are going to get or can get a 10% discount on the yarn online and in store with the code that we're going to give you. And the code is important because even in store you can't get the discount without the code, so it's not an automatic discount. You have to know,
you have to be in
the know to get that. So given that the weather has gotten really cold and frightful here and there's a long discussion in the outtakes about the weather
in November
here the last couple of weeks, which has been wild. We're bringing you a winter wonderland worthy yarn. So this is Alphos Lopi. This is their bulky weight Lopi. So super warm. I mean, I'm really wearing a Let Lopi sweater, which is like their worsted weight. It's very warm, so this is even warmer. It is that sort of Icelandic wool, so it is.
It's got a little fuzz. It's got
a little bit of scratch. I'm not gonna lie. You may want to wear a shirt. You can see I have long sleeve shirt underneath this one. It's definitely meant for outerwear.
Yeah, I have I was just telling Ange before we started, I knit a sweater, I don't remember when, actually, a while back. But anyway, I knit it and I held it with mohair, and it is like my I come home from work, I put that sweater on, and it's my warm around the house sweater, and it's just awesome. I love it.
So this yarn is 100% wool. These are 100 gram skeins, 109 yards per skein. And what?
It was 2019.
Oh, 2019.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a fun sweater.
Procrastinator by Wool Addicts.
And is there was the stopover? That one is it?
That's the Let Lopi.
That's the Let Lopi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So but great. I think there's a couple like cardigan, like
there's
jacket
a lot of pattern
kind
support.
of patterns for these for sure.
And
Great for color work.
Yeah, it's really lovely color work.
So
and we have 19.
So many colors.
19 colors
right now. So these retail for $13.50 per skein. So pretty.
It's pretty economical.
Pretty economical for folks.
Yeah.
Given these are 100 gram skeins. So it doesn't take too many to knit a full sweater.
109 yards.
Yep. So lots of colors. Kind of like a whole color palette. Some more neutrals. Some that are good for color work.
It's a very lofty, even though it's did you say that already?
It's very, 100% wool.
Yeah, it just, when you knit with it, it doesn't feel like a big, heavy sweater.
That's true.
It feels very lightweight, and it kind of floats around you, but it keeps you nice and warm, toasty.
So why don't we make our coupon code YPAL25, so then people don't have to spell.
Oh, I was just going to say Lopi 25.
That is fine. YP Lopi 25.
Lots of neutrals, lots of great colors. There's a nice purple that fell over here.
Yeah, that purple is lovely.
Yeah.
I love this like charcoal. This is like a charcoaly gray, black.
Yeah, it's a really great black.
Really nice chocolate brown. Really nice colors.
Lots of blues and greens and the whole range.
You could make stockings out of those. We've got all the colors, the green and the red, and or you could mix it up and use like a blue, like an icicle kind of one. Nice there's really nice colors. But yeah, as Jen said, we have like 19 different colors.
I counted because there were so many.
Tons of them. So take a look at that. 10% off the next 2 weeks. So that'll run November 21st through December 5th. So that'll put us into December already. You can believe that. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Golly.
So Jen, I guess, gets 2 stars because she's wearing 2 things today.
So the sweater is Magnolia by Camellia Vod. So I made this like 2-3 years ago. This was made with yarn from Ritual Dyes. So I think I bought it at Indie Untangled.
Yeah, there was a whole shopping expedition for the yarn for this.
And because I was looking, so I held mohair with it. So it's hard to see, but the blue is the Ritual Dyes. It's like really dark navy. And then the mohair is Valley Yarn Southampton. I was looking for the exact right. I bought red and it was the wrong red, so that's in my stash now. But I wanted this sort of purpley kind of effect. So you can sort of see the lace, and then there's a lacy panel down here. Sometimes it shows up better than others. But and then around my neck, this is Tassels in the Sky by Vincent something. There it is. Vincent Villapando, and this was knit with it's a really sweet little. I modified the pattern a little bit and added some pearl bumps and some other stuff. Well, because I had a lot of yarn and I wanted to use some of it up, and I like a little bit of pattern. So the yarn was I held 3 yarns together. Is that correct? 2 yarns together, I guess. Legacy Fiber Arts Slub-a-Dub. So there you can sort of see the slubs. They sometimes show up better on the back. And then a cream colored mohair I held with it. So, and I like the tassels.
The tassels are fun. You can see the slub-a-dub in the tassel.
Yeah, that's true.
That it's kind of a...
It's super fun. It's not like a big slub.
It's kind of like a boucle that's got slubs in it.
Yeah, it's so lovely. We don't have any more of it right now, but we did carry it for quite a while. I don't know if they're still doing that.
I don't know. Actually.
But it's a nice, cozy. I need something bright
Yeah.
today to counteract the gloomy November stick season-y day that we are having, which is definitely what's out there.
I decided to go for warmth today over brightness.
I'm very warm.
Yes. So this is Sing Winter by Alicia Plummer.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that one was.
And this is made out of Letlopi, so color work. And there is actually like teal in here. It kind of blends in unless you're really up close with the gray. But there is actually 3 colors in this sweater. You can kind of see a little bit.
It probably shows up better on the screen.
Probably.
Our
playback screen is not really that good. And when I post this, I'll be like, oh yeah, look, you can see the teal. It's fine. What was I even talking about? But again, just a fun sweater. You could knit this out of any kind of worsted weight yarn. I mean, you could use vintage, you could use Cascade 220, you could use Woolstock. Yep, thank you. That was one I was like struggling for. Where is it?
I was just going around the racks in my head.
Yep. Any sort of, good worsted weight yarn that comes in a lot of colors. You could use the Letlopi for just the color work pieces and something else. So it's super warm.
There's something about the way it's spun that really makes it just a really lightweight but very warm layer.
Yes. And I will say, I have to wear something underneath this yarn for sure. And even with a long sleeve shirt underneath, when I first put it on, it was prickly. And
it's close fitting. That's why
it's close fitting. And but I still
loose,
and some of it is like my body temperature, so it was really pretty hot already when I put it on, and then it made me super prickly. And then when I went outside and before my car warmed up, like everything calmed down because it was like, oh, it's cold out here. Like this is great. And now it's fine because everything's sort of regulated. But I do find this time of year when my skin gets a little drier, even if I put lotion on it, it's definitely way more sensitive to...
Especially if you've just gotten out of the shower.
Yes, I had.
Warm and hydrated. And,
that was a part of the issue.
My skin does the same thing sometimes.
So sometimes if you put something on that's knitted and it's prickly, to maybe just give it a little bit. Give it some time because your body might adjust. I mean, definitely don't keep stuff on if it's really causing like an allergic reaction or something, but that little prickles like just it may go away. And
choosing the right pattern for this yarn is helpful because I do think the sweater that I made with the Alaphos in particular, and again I helped some mohair with it. It's a big, like a boxy kind of sweater, and so it's just a layer. And I usually wear like a turtleneck or a long sleeve T-shirt underneath it. But honestly, even on these chilly, damp. It's nice. It's so good on these damp days because I don't know what it is about the damp. I am just cold, and even in the house when it's the heat is on. But having that extra layer of wool,
it's
really
called
makes
bone
me,
chilling.
Yes,
it's the weather. Why I love the Pacific Northwest.
I do feel like I'm 110 when I talk about that. So
no, it's a real thing.
Yeah, this week in particular, I've been chilly in the evenings when I'm just sitting around.
So I have a couple of finished objects.
I only have one, and it needs buttons, so it may not be 100%, but it's knitted.
Hey, look what I finished.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
This was cute. The Sock Head on the Go hat that was leftover Woolens and Nosh yarn. I made a pair of socks out of these, and I love Michelle's yarn so much that I want to use all of it as much as possible. So I just knit what I could out of the leftover skein. So
was the blue part of the set as well?
Yeah. So the blue was part of the mini skein set that came. So this is her. I can't remember what the colorway is called, but it's like mine. It has to do with
the
like
seagull and the blueberry
and the blueberry. Yeah. So sock head hat, it's super customizable. You can use any weight of yarn for it. It's just nice. It's a little
it's so funny. It looks so small, and then you put it on, and
I know it's totally fine. Totally fine. Stretchy, bigger than it looks. So that one is finally done. Yay! Woohoo!
Right.
It's probably gonna go in the gift bin stash because it's a nice just pull out if I need some sort of gift for somebody real quick.
Yeah. I finished the little sweater sample that I was working on.
Hooray!
Except for, as I said, I don't have the buttons on it yet.
Buttons are a whole thing.
Well, I honestly was going to go through my grandmother's, or now my mom's, button remnants.
Awesome.
So, but isn't it cute? It's such
so
a cute little sweater.
cute.
And it was really, it's kind of very, I like making a little sweater. I don't have any littles to knit for right now. So in my extended family, other than an occasional colleague who's still having a baby or something, but it's just really
It's so adorable.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Baby sweaters are simple but sweet.
And they're really fast.
Yeah. Well, normally they're very fast if you don't get interrupted by a million life events. Then,
Sure.
So it needs these little buttons up on the side here. There's 4 for this size. This is like the 3 to 6 month size. I don't know. I think the second size. So, and it is knit in Bobolink Yarns worsted,
Nice.
Snug Belly Coopworth.
Nice.
Has not been blocked yet, but honestly, I mean, it does need to be blocked, but it's not. It could be.
How much yarn did that take? Was that like one skein? Or did it take 2?
I haven't weighed it yet. In my page it says 1, but it's not a whole skein.
Okay, so you don't need more than 1 skein
I
of
don't
a
think so.
standard worsted weight for that sweater.
Nope. I
Perfect.
don't think so. I'll measure it at some point and update it, but yeah, so cute. And
So cute.
yeah.
Adorable.
So it'll be hanging in the store probably shortly because I brought some of this yarn in to the store.
Fabulous.
So there'll be some here
Awesome.
if you're at all interested in that colorway or its 5 or 6 friends.
Exactly. So I I totally went rogue and knit something that I hadn't even been talking about, which sounds about right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the
Pretty.
Thistle Thorn Cowl
It's pretty. Yeah.
by Lavanya Patriciella.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a DK weight 2-color cowl. So in it,
So you had a color changing option?
color changing skein. So I
Yeah.
used.
It's pretty.
Thank you. I like it. I like these ones
Yeah,
a
I know.
lot.
You can just shove on and
Just
walk
shove
out.
on and walk out, and this sticks
And
under your coat.
I've
and, like,
rearranged this
is on-
53
yeah.
times already today, so to just
So this is 2 of the skeins of Kingdom Fleece and Fiber Works.
oh right.
Nor'easter that I bought at Vermont Sheep and Wool. Look at me using yarn I just bought. So the
ignoring.
I know, ignoring all of the other yarn that I
It was
have.
on top, so that was handy.
No, it was handy. So the pink purpley
It's
one
beautiful.
is her sort of barber pole style. This one doesn't have an actual colorway. I bought it out of like the Bits and Bobs bin, so it was one that wasn't quite what she wanted, or wasn't a quite. I think it was also not quite a full skein, because I used every single bit of this and was like, oh God, am I gonna run out? And managed to get the last row and was like, all right, I got some.
It went bottom up.
Bottom up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so bottom up, there's no seaming. So you get
Oh.
it to a point and then it gets joined in the round.
Oh, that's good. I don't like the
here.
seam in the back of some of those.
Yep, so that's why it looks contiguous.
Yeah.
like,
If you
all
had
the
had
way
to
around.
stop it here, you probably would have been okay.
Yeah, it
but
would have
still.
been fine. The other fun thing that this cowl has is an I-cord bind off.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to bust out my little Quartzsmith yesterday.
Awesome.
So I used Quartzsmith to do this I-cord bind off, and for those of you that look at this cool little case I got for my Quartzsmiths.
Oh, look at you.
Fancy.
I didn't realize you had that many.
Well, I bought some other ones. This is one that Jen. This is one that Jen. This is the one that Jen. No, this purple one I think is the one Jen gave me.
Yeah.
So this is the original.
Mm-hmm.
This is one for smaller yarns.
Oh,
so like
closer
lace
together.
weight
Yeah.
yarns. And this is like a tailor tool. So it's like, oh geez, that's the wrong way. So there's only one on there. So it's like you can use it for fixing like.
I saw a little video last night about that.
Really
Yeah.
cool. So this is the standard one.
Which one did you use?
I used this one.
Oh, you did. I'm
The
just
standard
curious.
one.
Yeah. Because when you look at it, you're like, wow, those are far apart.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
you know
be-
what?
Yeah.
But
it makes a small.
it's
you think, oh, it's
magic.
going to make a big wide one.
No, it
but
doesn't.
Yeah, it's
magic. Probably in half of the time was me trying to look at a video and get it started and make
'Cause you
sure I
were
was
attached.
doing it
Right,
correctly because
yeah.
it was attached. But once I got the situation figured out, this took no time at all.
Yeah.
Like 3-needle bind off is lovely, but it takes forever.
Oh, is that what it suggested? No, I.
Oh, I-cord.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it does. You're
I-cord
like
bind
knitting
off
and knitting and knitting and knitting.
Is
Yeah.
like 3 times as long because you're triple knitting everything.
Yeah.
With this guy, I think it was faster than even just like knitting a plain row. Like it was,
Yeah.
you could, once you got the rhythm down, you could just, so.
And I think the charm is that even for an applied I-cord, which is that
Yeah.
essentially, versus, just doing like a
Right,
long string
yeah.
of something,
Yeah.
that's the part that was tricky probably, is like figuring out where you connect into the stitches you have.
Yeah, and the back is a little wonky, and the first, I can tell where the first few ones are because they're a little bit too tight. Because a part of me was like, I'm gonna Hulk hands this thing and like pop one of these things out for sure. But I got it figured out, and a lot of the tutorials I was watching said that it feels really weird and tight the first ones, but two thumbs up, like 5 stars for sure. I'll put the link in show notes to where you can get these little guys. They were really hard to get for a long time. Like you had to pre-order, and that was like a 6-month waiting. But I think the production piece has been squared away.
Yeah, she made some changes, I think.
And so it's a much quicker turnaround for them. They come in 1,100 colors. I mean, not that many, but there's colors. You can get ones with designs on them. Like there's, you can customize. I mean, you saw this one with like the hearts on it. Like she has these great little boxes that you can buy.
And love the knitting.
I love the knitting tools. Well, because the hooks make it really awkward to store places.
I know, I agree.
And with the box, I can just chuck this
at a
in
glance,
with yarn.
you know where it is. Yes,
I know where they are. Like it was perfect. So you can also get storage containers, the whole 9 yards. So this is my plug for Cordsmith right now. But anyway, so
that's awesome.
Thistle Thorn Cowl, which I have been anxiously waiting to have something that needed an I-cord so I can give it a whirl.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, if you have like the barber pole yarn, and we just restocked Schopel edition 3, that would be another great yarn for this. So it's it's 2 colors. One is like that barber pole yarn, and then one is like a solid, but you could use 2 solids for this for sure. It's a great little fun pattern that is just, I enjoyed a lot.
What's interesting is I think we only have 4 colors, but I brought up a variety because
sometimes it's hard to tell.
Because the outside color is, I feel like these two are actually the same.
I think so, but let me check. We can check real quick for that.
But anyway, it's a note of caution for when you're getting it. Like, it may look different on these two.
Yeah,
are the same.
These 2 are the same.
And I think these 2 are as well.
These are the same colorways. Those 2, I don't believe.
Yep, they are.
Oh my god.
See, exactly. So
it's
just a note of caution that what you see on the outside there may be some fun surprises.
There may be some
on the
other
inside.
things in it.
And then these 2 are different.
Yes.
Truly different.
Truly different.
So I think we do have 4 colors. They kind of run the gamut, obviously. But yeah.
This is, another great yarn for projects like that. We have some Junction Fiber Mill, a little bit, and I think we're maybe getting more. And we have some of Liz's Kingdom Fleece and Fiber Works. We have some of her Barber Pole yarn in here too. So. Oh,
and there's actually a Flow State a little bit. If you want a worsted weight version, there's a little bit of it in from Katie's last batch. For Bobolinks.
Yeah, so definitely some.
Got some different weights.
Different weights to play around with. The pattern calls for DK, but. Anyway, it was a fun pattern.
Such a fun, it's like rainbow, but like fun rainbow. Next to something like dark would be fun.
Like a charcoal.
Yeah. All right.
So those are my 2 finished objects.
Okay. I only have the one. And then I only brought one whip with me because really, that's what I got. How many whips do you have?
1.
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, I'll do mine.
I know.
So I had made a decision on the last yarn cast, and then I changed my mind.
What?
I know.
No.
Right. You're just wearing off on me. No, I'm just kidding.
Just hot mess. Not a hot mess, just all over the place.
Somehow when I was maneuvering things, okay, let's get this situation. Sorry. So, speaking of hot messes, there we go. So last time I had my blue and green sport weight yarn that I was going to make a sweater / sample for Bobolink, and
you were going to use the alloy pullover. Did you?
I was, but
change your mind.
I did. I went back and looked at it again, and the way the pattern, in the moment, I was literally ready to cast on, and in the moment, then I looked at it again, and the dimension from the underarm to the bottom is, as usual, shorter than I like it to be.
Yeah.
And the pattern is very specific about where the ley lines go, or whatever you want to call them. And as I was working on this last night, I was like, I guess I could have just knit up to a point with the extra length and then started the, not shaping, but there's the way the
crisscrossing. Yeah.
So in the moment, I thought, I don't have the brain power for this right now. And so I cast on the Cinnamon and Bourbon sweater by Thea Coleman anyways, which was what I had originally planned to do.
Yep.
And actually, I already have that open over here. Come on. So that's this pattern.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a great, like, all around. Sorry, the screen is blowing out a little bit. And so I started it.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I got through.
You can see like the straight line, and then the one that kind of
So I got through like the first pattern repeats, the 16-row repeat. So and at one point I was like, well, maybe I'll have like other colors, like green and pink or whatever, alternating. But I think I'm just going to stick with these. Like, I have to not overthink. I tend to overthink
You could
things.
even just for fun, like somewhere in there, just throw in another color.
Yeah.
Like do the repeat in another color, but just do like one. Like you have a mini skein or something, or a partial skein. Like that could be fun too. Yeah.
So the sport weight yarn is a little bit light for the pattern, although it's very close. She calls for a heavy DK, but the yardage on the yarn that she was using doesn't correspond to that. And so it was sort of between my DK and my sport. And so I have a lot of sport and I wanted to use that. And then I had a moment of like, well, should I knit it on a 5 instead of a 6? Because I, as we have discussed many times, am looser of a knitter. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to knit it on the 6 and
see how it goes.
If it's loose, it's okay because it'll just be like a drapey loose sweater. So it is loose. It's not as tightly knit as some people might prefer. It's also this texture piece is, it has the ability to pull the knitting in. So I actually think it's good that it's knit loosely because
otherwise it might be too tight.
You're slipping stitches for 4 rows sometimes. And so I just decided I'm just going to do it. And it's okay if it's loose, it'll just be lacier.
Yeah.
So I was a little anxious, like it doesn't look big enough around to me. But then I looked back at the vest that I had just made and it's the same number of stitches. So
okay,
it's going to be what it's going to be. It'll either fit me or it won't.
Totally.
But anyway, it's nice. Now that I'm into it, it's sort of nice, repetitive. There are differences on every row, but they're easy. It's an easy pattern to remember.
So I've been talking about the Ash slip-over V-neck for a vest for ages, and then had like a yarn saga, and then had a needle saga.
Oh, right, we're back.
I finally cast this on. Well, and then I got distracted by that cowl, and I was like, I need to finish this cowl. So that happened. So this vest is actually in a really not weird place, but it's I'm not going to be able to show it that well because I've got pieces on holders and I'm working down the second front, and it's kind of
wow, that's a lot. And then I was like, it is bulky, Jen.
It is bulky. Let me see if I can show. Maybe I can just a little bit.
Yeah.
So working through, I kind of have I have one front that's already done. This is the second front that's getting done, and then when I get that finished, it'll get joined in the round. So I decided to use the yarn that the pattern called for, the main yarn. So this is BC Garn Hamilton Tweed. It's a 90% wool, 10% viscose, which is why sometimes when I'm attempting to spit splice it, because I am spit splicing it, it gets a little cranky with me, but I have managed thus far to get it to felt together. So it's a bulky weight yarn. I love the tweedy look of it, and there's not too many bulky tweeds. We have Remix Chunky, but
it's a little lighter weight though.
It's probably a little lighter weight, and none of the colors. I really kind of wanted this like oatmeal-y kind of neutral color. So I ordered that, and then it's knit with a mohair. And so I didn't use the mohair the pattern called for, because we have like 11,000 colors of Ariel. Not that many, but
and it's also Ariel's just a really nice mohair.
It's a really nice mohair. So it's paired with like an off-white cream Ariel. So it should be, it's a vest, a really nice V-neck vest. Let me see if there's the pattern in here.
Do you have it on your phone?
The pattern's at home, because I could show the picture of it, but I've shown it before. It's just
not here.
It is, but my phone, the picture part does weird stuff these days. So it's a really kind of deep V-neck. It's meant to be worn over the top of something, and I just thought that it would be nice. So anyway, finally cast that on. I will say
it's gone fast. Like it's only been a couple weeks.
So
and you didn't even have the needles last time.
No, I didn't have the needles last time, but part of me is like, this is bulky weight yarn. I should be done with this already. But I only started like on Monday or something ridiculous. And I know. And I finished that hat, and like, but in my mind,
high expectations.
In my mind, I should be done. But there we are. So it is a fast knit. It's on 10 and a half. So the 10 and a halves were the problem. I don't know. I clearly found an interchangeable set of 10 and a halves, because that's what the needles are on the holder. I couldn't find those to start, so then I had to, anyway, it was a whole thing.
Did you order?
I ordered 10 and a halves of the Chowgu.
Interchangeable?
No, not interchangeable. The fixed circulars. Because I like those. The interchangeables all come in screwed for me. But I swear that I looked to see if I had 10 and a half tips to just not have to buy needles to start this project. And I couldn't find them, but they were where they
found them afterwards.
I found them afterwards. Of course I did.
Probably 20 minutes after you cast on.
Probably. Yeah.
That's when that's when I find things. I can tear my house apart.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing something, and I'll look across like, whoop, oh look.
Oh, there they are.
They're 6 feet away from me somehow.
Yeah.
They've magically made their way to the top of the pile.
I mean, I have in the intervening time like tossed some of my yarn stuff. I'm trying to reorganize a lot of my craft things, and don't close your ears. Throwing away some odds and ends of yarn that I had kept because I was going to do something with it, and I just made the decision, no, I'm not ever. So just getting rid of it. No.
Yeah.
No, it's even just, that's too much right now. So really sort of trying to reorganize all my craft stuff. So kind of with the tossing of that, I found some things.
Oh yeah, no,
found a few things that I was like, oh, there you are.
That has to wait a little bit for me. It's on my list of things to do as well, but I have to get through my dad is moving, so he is jettisoning all sorts of stuff. We've gone through all sorts of stuff that was my mom's. I feel like every time I come to the house, I bring another box of stuff into the house, and so I have to get through. It is going to displace some stuff that's in the house already that's going to go someplace else to Goodwill. But anyway. So
one of the things that I did find through this tossing of the yarn was that rest of the skein of that super bulky yarn that I was going to knit pixelated out of.
Oh.
So I have found it. And I have placed it with the solid color, cream color yarn that I bought to make another pixelated. That partial skein was exactly where it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I must have just looked over it when I looked through that bin the last time, because I could have sworn it's not there. It was exactly where I thought it was.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so up next for me is another pixelated.
Bulky yarn to the rescue for everybody.
Size 17.
It is time to make some big sweaters.
Well, and pixelated is one of those, like, it's meant to be worn over the top of something.
Mine is here in the store. I just need to take it home and take those sleeves out again and remake the sleeves.
Yeah. I'm going to make a much bigger size.
Yeah, it's oddly
It's
sized.
weirdly proportioned. Like, it's meant, like, the pattern has, like, 3/4 sleeves. Like, why would you ever wear a bulky sweater with 3/4 sleeves?
Well, that part I can actually understand because because when I'm, like, cooking or something.
That's true.
I actually like shorter sleeves because they just get wet when you're like washing your hands 1,000 times. And
but I probably wouldn't be wearing a bulky sweater when I was cooking.
Well, but that one is like it's
cardigan. It's a cardigan.
My house is not always all that warm because it's a drafty old schoolhouse. Okay. So anyway, I can understand that a little bit. And I also like sometimes when you're working on stuff, if you're wearing it in the evening because your shoulders are cold, then you don't need like...
So it is, pixelated is a knit collage pattern, so they tend to have
we made them a couple
interesting sizing at times. So, yeah.
It's
actually
meant to be oversized, and it's not as oversized as it should have been for me. Yeah.
The one that I made for myself with the purple, like, I actually gave that to Abigail, and it's a little bit big on her, but, like, she can totally wear it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mine actually fit around the body, but the sleeves were wicked
really tight.
and then it was also shorter than I wanted it to be, and I knew that I was going to wear it over stuff, so it's
so I just bought some Lion Brand Thick and Quick is the main yarn that I'm going to use for this because it's a super bulky and that way if I run into yarn issues I should have enough based on the yardage, but it's super easy for me to pick up a couple more skeins if I need it.
And that cream color is
universal. That cream color is universal. It's not, I'm not going to have to worry about dye lots or anything like that. So, I think the hope is I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to start that pixelated sweater.
It's to make up for all that fine fingering weight sweaters you've been making.
No, I know. Also, it's cold and I am cold.
Yeah.
So it's also partially what's going on here.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I know. I've been digging out all my sweaters. It's and I thought to myself, did I wash these before I put them away last year? So I have a lot of wool washing to do, I think, as well.
And my other goal is to finish that Washington beanie. That is on my list of things to, because I think my plan is to have it done before we're here for that Black Friday sit and chat, and Kelly's gonna be here, and Jen, you guys all heard her last time. She said she would help me with a duplicate stitch. So
I actually think I said I would do it.
She said she would do it for me, but
teaching is it's not hard.
I know. I'm gonna be like, what? Why was I fighting this? So
once you do it the first couple times, you're like, like, this is easier than actually knitting.
That's true. Right. No, I can totally see that.
Especially easier than carrying like 5 colors of yarn around a hat.
I know.
So it'll be worth it.
I don't have that much further to go on that hat. Like, it shouldn't, it's a worsted weight hat. It's color work, yes, but it shouldn't take me that long to finish it off. So, the Washington beanie, that is on the list of things to finish. And then sort of the sky's the limit. I think I have some socks I'd like to cast on for the sock along that we're doing.
It's funny that you say that because I did that little stocking, which reminded me that socks are not the devil.
They're not the devil.
And every time I knit one sock, I'm like, oh, right, this could be something.
Yeah.
And I've been wearing my, shoes where you can see my socks, and winter shoes, Dansko cloggy kind of things.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, if I had like beautiful color work socks with like a beautiful pattern on them,
like one of the Charlotte Stone kind of.
Yeah. So anyway, I have been, but I feel like I just can't deal with other things right now. Like I'm gonna just work on this sweater, and I got to get my dad settled. And then we have this the end of November and Thanksgiving and all of that, and there's a lot of family stuff this year at this time of year. So I just need something easy to not think about right now.
Totally. So you don't want to knit crazy 2-color socks with
I
me.
kind of do, and maybe I should, but
Can
I also...
show you this one? Keep talking about it.
Yeah, there's one that had bees on them that I saw a few years ago that a woman was buying yarn for that it was this beautiful, intricate pattern. And I also found, my mom used to embroider and do crewel work, and when we were going through her craft cabinet, I found something that I remember her starting years ago.
God, this irritates me. Why do my pictures do that?
And so
we'll do it that way.
Yeah, I might take that up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's not what I was talking about, but those are beautiful.
So oops, sorry, people are texting me.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to remember.
So this is Zenette Knits. This is the same person that designed that sweater that I'm gonna make the Bobolink yarns out of, or use the Bobolink yarns to make that sweater out of. She also has some socks, but yes, the colorwork socks that you're talking about are super cute. There's
I was looking to see if I saved them in my favorites, but probably not because I'm not good at that.
Let me see. I might have some because I've been eyeballing them for a while too. Oh, but you know what? She's the Stone Knits. It's the same person that I did the Herding Cats
It's
hat
funny
for.
when you go through your favorites and you're like, wow, look at all these beautiful patterns that I favorited and have never made. Wow, look at all this.
So here's like one, it's Stone Knits. Like here's one with the chickens.
Yeah,
so,
that's not it either. Sorry.
No, I know, but
something.
Yeah. She has a book out and.
Yes, and we had I think our knit group had a knit along with her stuff.
Yeah, she's got all kinds of cute color work kind of stuff. I've eyeballed her patterns off and on for a long time.
Oh, I think these might be them.
Oh, those are cute.
The Be Creative socks. I don't know.
Those are adorable.
Yeah.
Those are adorable.
Yeah, something like that. That has that kind of like very patterny color work.
Super
pattern.
fun.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. We'll see. Who knows? There's all things. I've seen a lot of patterns that are popping up lately that are inspiring me. And now that I never go through my favorites thing, I put stuff in there and then I wander off. And I have yarn for like 4 of those projects. And I was like, oh, look at that pretty stuff.
Right?
Look at that.
Well, because I also have that wool and pine V-neck sweater DK weight yarn that I bought at a Wool and Affair.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I have that one that I can.
And it's right on top.
Well. It is on top. Yeah.
All this stuff is buried, but
yeah. So stand by.
Yeah.
Who knows what I'll come in with in 2 weeks? It'll be exciting.
Yes.
To see.
It is.
So speaking of,
before we go to events, we should probably just share.
We should show some of this stuff.
We have so much stuff in the store, but there's a few things we want to appeal to all our peoples. So Heidi from Dirty Girl Yarns made us stop. She's the person who adopted my dad's dog, as it turns out. But long story short, she was responding to an appeal from the rescue that my dad and my mom rescued the dog from originally, so she did not know that it was my dad's dog.
Know,
even though we'd been talking about it a little bit when we were sharing a house at Rhinebeck. And so all of a sudden I get a text from my dad saying, someone's responded to the appeal and they're very interested. And then like 8 hours later, I get another text from him and he's like, do you know? And I was like, yes. And he was like, I think she's going to adopt Tesha. I was like, what?
Yeah. No, she texted me before you texted me and was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be adopting Jen's dad's dog. And I was like, oh my God.
So we've had numerous texts.
World.
And the dog is there. She came and picked her up on Wednesday. And
when she was dropping off fiber at the store.
For us.
Yes.
And so we have a gazillion beautiful colors.
So much
but I just
fiber.
thought I would share like a handful of like.
So when she this is a rambouillet. She has a bunch of different fibers. This is BFL. Some of these have silk in them. You just kind of have to. Oh, this one doesn't have the tags in a different place.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not you. The tag's just up at the top.
This is the merino and tussa silk one. The purple one.
Yep.
The yellow one is
also
these two. I just like
They're
her
so
colors
gorgeous.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's some, like this doesn't look neutral, but it would spin up in a beautiful
Very neutral.
gold.
Yep.
And then the green obviously is, and there are neutral colors over there as
and
well.
then there's
but
like
then there's
really
these
fun, bright
amazing-
colors. Yeah.
So I just wanted to, she came this week.
We have a restock.
Yeah. Come find your favorite or buy something beautiful for someone that you know that loves to spin.
And she also, we have a lot of really fun art yarns from her as well.
Yeah.
So she will spin her own, but she does like, you have to see it. Like sometimes there's little figurines spun in, like she just has fun with it.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit about a pattern that would
use some of that yarn.
Some of that,
yeah.
Maybe with a solid,
Yeah.
So anyway,
yes,
I have several patterns rolling around in my head. Making that little stocking has rejuvenated that part of my brain.
I love it.
So it'll probably be later this year, early next before they manifest. Plus, I have a hat pattern that's been in my head for like 8 years, and no one has done it since in that time frame.
Okay.
So I just have to
You're up.
Get my color work head around it.
You're up.
The other thing among many, many yarns that we've brought in, Kelburn woolens, we're trying them out. So we brought in Scout, which is a DK weight. I don't have my glasses on,
Here,
so
I
you can do
can do
that. And we have it in all these amazing colors. It's just really beautiful, beautiful yarn.
Yep. So this is it's 100% wool, 100 gram skeins, 274 yards per 100 gram skein. So that's a really good put up for. So it's probably on the lighter side of DK, a little closer to sport weight, but not quite. This is super soft.
Yeah,
really nice.
It is. And
it's not a super wash.
Yeah, there are some more solid than others, but then there's also a few colors that have, it's probably hard to see. There's like some different colors mixed in.
This green one you can really kind of see.
Yeah, it's funny on the screen. It doesn't really look like it.
It
but
does. You can see the flecks of gold and stuff in there. But it's
blue.
almost more like heathery.
Yeah. And even the solids are, I think, they're probably over-dyed on a different, like a grayer base, maybe similar to.
So these would be really lovely with like a Barbara pole yarn for that cowl that I just showed.
Yeah.
Because they're soft. You could definitely wear them next to the skin.
Yeah. They are super
very squishy and luscious.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Do not need more yarn.
It's not bulky, so it doesn't qualify.
No,
right
I know.
Now.
Though as I'm like tossing my stash, I really don't have a huge amount of sweater quantities in like DK weight. Like I have in fingering weight, I have some in worsted weight, I have mostly fingering weight, but not a huge amount in DK. So yeah, just saying to myself, because what I need to do.
You could do some marling with some of your fingering weight ones.
I know.
Get them on a bigger needle.
I know. I could get like a solid and then hold 2 fingerings together, and
that would equal a bulky.
Have you seen that new wool and pine brioche cardigan? Maybe, it's called like Harvest, maybe, I think. Did I put it in these show notes? I did not.
We talked about their hat last
Their
time.
hat, no.
The bindle.
I know.
Is that what it's called?
The bindle. But this is a sweater. Let me go find it. Well, I'm going to pass this over to Jen.
Okay.
So the Solstice Advent boxes are...
They are live. And we had a few people order them. And I guess by the 14th, we were going to start sending them out, which we
have been doing.
Yes. The 14th was, I don't know, a couple days ago.
Thursday, maybe? Friday.
And when you see this, it'll be a full week later. So they are in the store, either ready for you to come grab for yourself or order from us online. Excuse me. So they are super fun. I can't wait to see the colors show up as people start working with them. And there's 2 different sizes. There's a cowl pattern and there's a shawl pattern.
Yep.
So depending on which size you choose, you get more or less yarn with your pattern.
So this is the Hearthside cardigan. It is a brioche marled, meant for scraps type of cardigan, which is just 100% intriguing to me because
Before you throw that yarn away.
Right? Yeah, no, there's the back. Like, it's just very interesting construction and a way to use up scraps.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the idea for this one is to just...
Because we have a scrap along coming up.
Yes, we do have a scrap along.
Just tying it all together.
Totally.
So right now, while our 10-year celebration is ongoing, we are
Yes.
in the midst of it. Please share your memories or your thoughts or your joys or all the fun stuff, and or the poignant stuff that has happened over the last 10 years. We would love to hear from you. So we have a thread on Ravelry for that. We have the sock along, which has been going on for a week and change, 2 weeks.
People have been pretty active, sharing, asking questions. There was like people helping each other in the chatter thread about some interesting sock construction for a heel. So I love it when that stuff happens. Like, super fun.
Yeah, I may or may not be able to start my fancy socks between now and then, but that one runs until the middle of January, so plenty of time.
Yes.
And then the Holiday Along
Holiday
is next
Along
up.
is starting today.
Today.
The day we're recording.
Not today, listening day.
Sunday the 16th. So the Holiday Along has already started.
Yes.
That one, all the details are posted up in the Ravelry thread. So this is our standard, like, what's a tradition? What do you do? What do the holidays mean to you? And post it with a picture of something handmade. So it doesn't have to be fiber arts related, because we know food plays a big part this time of year. What's a tradition? I think when we started this, like, what I had posted was this handmade ornament advent calendar that my family does, where my husband made the wood tree, and every day my kids pull an ornament out of the bin that are all handmade ornaments, and they get to put them on the advent tree. So it could be something like that. Again, this is one where there's only one thread, so it's just post away.
Yeah, share your fun stuff.
Yeah, so
or the stuff that makes the holidays for you.
Exactly. And then starting November 23rd, so
1 week from today, 2 days from...
few days after this loads on Friday the 21st, is the Scrap Along. So that's why this Hearthside cardigan, I'll put a link in the show notes. Hearthside cardigan, the bindle hat, like all scraps. Actually, the socks that Jen was looking at, you could conceptually use scraps for some of that color work. And if you use scraps for like color work socks, you could go into the sock along and the scrap along.
And if you gift it to someone, it's
then
the holiday
maybe the
along.
Holiday Along. So you could have a three-fer there.
You could even share a memory of making those socks between now and the end of this month.
Totally.
But you would have to start them soon.
Yeah, 100%.
Those crazy ladies at Must Love Yarn,
I know,
got me started on these socks. Four knit along.
You will be able to see, I have posted all of the information for these. Some of the threads are locked, meaning you can't post in them yet because the along hasn't started. But you can see the information, like all the details are up in there. I haven't moved them over to show notes yet. So Jen's like, that's real. Where's all this information coming from?
No.
Yeah.
I looked, actually. I went in because I did a newsletter.
Yes.
So I went and looked, and I saw what was in there. I wanted to make sure we were consistent in our descriptions of
Absolutely.
things.
So the other things that are coming up, I did put together a whole list of things on our website about all the various activities that are happening this month. A lot of it is the Thursday, Saturday. Sorry, nobody's going to be here Thursday.
You should spend your day doing whatever you like to do for Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. So then Friday, from 4 to 6, Jen and I will be in the store with Kelly.
Yes. Founders Day.
Founders Day. So we're just going to be here hanging out. Kelly might bring some stuff
sheep?
to have a
No,
mini
no
pop-up. I kind of left it up to her. I was like, it's up to you. If you want to, great. If not, just come hang out with us and we'll be low key. So she may have some stuff, she may not. Don't know. But come hang out with us. We're going to be here just chilling.
We'll have some treats.
We'll have some treats for folks.
Edible treats, I should maybe clarify.
Yeah, maybe some hot cider.
Because we have lots and lots of treats for people
treats
that are soft and cushy, but we'll have some edible treats as well.
We have like
Saturday.
A gift with purchase that's going on right now. So in the online store, or
no matter how many purchases, every
time you get something.
They have quite a collection by the end of the month.
We do have a collection. There's a variety of things.
I meant if you shopped every day, you'd have quite a few.
That's true, but we need to put the rest of them out because not everything's out. So put the rest of them out so people can have a choice. And Saturday is Small Business Saturday, so Jen and I will be here for probably a substantial portion of that day.
We talked about having some pop-ups.
We are going to have some pop-ups. We are trying to finalize those. We had asked the folks that worked on the Solstice Advent box, the yarn producers, so Stephanie from Into the Woods and Darcy from Pearl and Post, if they would come in. I believe we've gotten confirmation from one, but not the other, and I can't remember which one was which, so stand by. But at least one of the yarn producers from that Solstice box will be here on Saturday for a quick pop-up. We may have both of them. Both of their yarn is beautiful, so I'm hoping both can come in, but I don't know yet, but we'll have some other things going on that day. Sunday is just our standard knit group. So if you need another, or craft group, I guess, which we are trying to call Fiber Crafters, that's from 1 to 3 on the Sunday. So if you need another day to just sort of decompress and relax with other crafty people.
And then Monday is Cyber Monday, so we have free shipping all day. So that is free ship 25. Is that what we called it, I think?
Yep, free ship 25.
That'll be in our show notes as well, I think, right?
Yep, it is. So what I have done is
you put it there.
Created a blog post on our website, and then I just linked to that.
Okay.
So it's all, if you click that link, everything's there, like all the details about everything that's going on.
And then starting on Tuesday, the December 3rd, 2nd, it's Giving Tuesday, and so we are beginning to collect for 1 week until Wednesday the 10th. Warm woolly things, I should say woolly, but washable woolly things for our community members who need some warm things in their lives.
Hats, cowls, mittens, socks if you have socks that you're giving away,
scarves. Ideally more so than, so this is not a dumping. We've had a few people in years past bring us stuff that is maybe not as easy to pass on to other people, so we try to keep it to things that are washable, woolly but maybe washable, and to things that keep your extremities warm.
Keep you warm.
So headbands, hats, scarves, head, neck, hands, and maybe socks. Socks are a little trickier just because sizing is a little tricky, but so. Yeah,
so that's
we'll collect stuff until the 10th, and then we'll make sure it's out in the community before the holidays start.
Yes. Yep.
And so I think that's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of
stuff.
Through
the end of the month.
Yes.
It's a lot to, plus our own holiday prep. And
that's right.
Yeah.
So, and Jen and I will be back with an episode for December 5th, which we will record on that Sunday, the November 30th. And then we'll be back 2 weeks later.
Yes, we will.
Recording an episode December 14th, I think that is, maybe. Or whatever it is.
Drops on the 16th.
And then we're going to take a break till January. So you've got, after this one, we're going to do...
It'll drop on the 19th?
Yeah, it'll drop on the 19th.
Yeah.
So, and that'll be the last one until about the middle of January.
Indeed.
So we're going to take about a month off again. Because we both have a lot of things going on, and it'll just give us a little bit of a breather. So.
Yeah.
But we do have to sign off because
got a store to open.
Yes, Jen's got a store to open, and got to help her pack up all the stuff, get ready to go.
Yeah.
So thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. We appreciate all of you.
Mm-hmm.
All of the comments that folks have left on the last episode were amazing. I tried to respond to all of them, so thank you for that.
I actually went and watched. First of all, I went and watched the Rhinebeck episode so I could see all the things that you did, which was lovely.
Wasn't it fun?
It was fun.
It was fun.
And then I actually watched our last episode because I don't know, it came up. But I did not go and look at all the comments, which I should have. So
yeah, comments were very sweet. Thank you, all of you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you, and we know there's lots of options out there.
Yeah.
So for all of you that take the time to spend some time with us, know we appreciate that.
Yeah,
so,
we do, for sure.
I guess till next time.
Indeed. All right.
And hopefully we'll see some of you Friday or Saturday after Thanksgiving. If you're here local, come say hi.
Or if you're just visiting.
Love to see you. Love to see you.
Come and visit. Come and hang with us on Thursday.
Friday. I won't be here Thursday.
Friday. Sorry. I know. Golly.
Friday.
I don't know what day it is.
Friday.
Yes. Or Saturday or Sunday. Well, I'll be here for all of those days. So.
I won't be here on Sunday. We're headed to a basketball game after we get done here.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, we will see you all soon.
Have a good couple weeks.
Have a great couple weeks. Bye.
Thanks.
There we go. There we go.
Sure.
But
now we're taller. Yeah, no, that's good. That's fine.
Okay. And
Fine.
And we're on. Just so you know, we're on. Well,
it looks like your head is at the top, but that's okay.
You know what? I'm not gonna.
We're fine.
I'm not gonna touch it.
This is as good
my
as it's
head
gonna
is
be.
slightly cut off, we're gonna call it an homage to my grandmother, who could never take a picture without cutting people's heads off.
There you go.
So
there you go.
Happy no top of heads. Angela's grandma, who is no longer with us, but
she's here in spirit.
Here in spirit today. If the head is cut off in the Yarncast,
apologies.
That's just, I'm not rejiggering the thingamabobber again. I finally got it level.
It's completely fine.
We're just front and center. So it's only been 2 weeks.
I know, which is why there's nothing over here on my side of the table.
There's a little bit going on over here. As predicted.
In fairness,
there's some stuff that people have not seen before because I went rogue. I think as we all maybe anticipated a little bit. Why did that project disappear?
I have a new whip and I have one finished object.
I have
But I'm wearing 2 things. Does that count for extra?
That you get extra points for that.
I had to do something to make up for.
Oh my God, there it is. I was like, where did that project go that I just finished? And I know I posted pictures, and why is it not showing? So it's fine. It's there. Just needed to refresh.
Yeah. So 2 weeks, but it has been.
It's been a couple 2 weeks for sure.
Unfortunately, the weather has played a very significant role in that. And you're looking at 2 people who live in Vermont and should know better, but do not have snow tires on their cars.
No, mine won't be on till the week of Thanksgiving, which is kind of the normal timing for me. I like to live dangerously.
And this year.
And usually I will get caught and there's like one storm and I maybe have to drive home or drive to work in like kind of sketchy conditions, and then it's fine. And this last week we had like a multi-day event where there were multiple commutes and multiple driving situations in very uncomfortable if you don't have snow tires on.
I can't. My sister and I were talking about whether snow tires would have made a difference or not. I feel like they would have. Excuse me, for me, but I had the worst drive home from work I think I've ever had in the 30 years that I've been working for this business. It took me, it's normally like a 35-minute drive, and it took me over an hour and a half. And it was white knuckle car sliding all over the road, not just like, it was like bit. I did a 180 at one point. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
It took me like 20 minutes to stop shaking once I got home.
They had predicted we were going to get an inch or two of snow, and really what happened is it was like an inch an hour.
It rained.
Yeah, and then it
then
froze.
Then it got cold. Then it started snowing.
And then it snowed an inch an hour for some places got like 6 or 8
and it was
inches.
Unfortunately like 5 to 8.
Yeah.
4 to 7.
Right during the commute times.
Yeah.
There were people stuck on the interstate for like 3 hours.
No, I can imagine.
Because of the accidents that happened.
I was trying to decide, like, do I go home on the interstate, which in retrospect would have been a smarter move than taking the back roads home. But instead I thought, I don't know. My sister was coming home from Essex and an hour after I left Williston, and because I got home and I called her to make sure my niece was home and not gallivanting. Because usually my sister's home, but she had been playing pickleball with friends, and she was like, "Well, Wiley's home, but I'm not."
Oh my god!
And I have ball tires because I'm getting snow tires on like the next day or whatever. And
of course.
So she made it home. Everyone made it home, but it was awful. It really, I mean, it still makes me a little anxious to think about it. Yeah. It was bad.
I mean, I have relatively good summer tires on, and my car is all-wheel drive, and it's got some clearance.
It's a heavy car.
It's a heavy car. Yeah. But it just makes me really uncomfortable because I'm so used to running studded snow tires.
Yeah. I never worry about it. I just drive. I mean, yes, you go slower and you're careful. But this was
crazy.
So that's Monday night. Yeah. So then Tuesday night, once again, 4:30, I look out the window and it's like, it's snowing. Wasn't supposed to snow today, but it is. There was like a storm that was like doing circles, and every day at like 4 o'clock it started snowing.
Yeah, and it was crazy.
I think to myself, well, it's warmer today. It was not snowing the way it had been the night before, but I get out in the parking lot, I drive out of the parking lot, and my car immediately starts like doing the same thing again.
No,
and I was
crazy.
Like, what the heck? No, so then I get on the interstate, and then it was actually okay, and Route 7 was completely fine.
Well, it's been so
Williston.
Williston was 2A was a nightmare. Like anybody trying to get from Williston to like the Heinsberg or other areas, or Montpelier, that whole section there just got hammered.
French Hill was like a sheet of ice.
Yeah,
I have a friend, a colleague who lives in Montpelier. It took her 2.5 hours to get home.
Yeah,
and an hour and a half of that was getting to Richmond, which is 10 miles from where our office is. It's a third of her way home.
It was
bad.
Well, and then there's parts that are getting it again today. Like, we're in the rain zone.
Thank God.
I
can't take any more, honestly.
But the second you start to get up into the slopes and up into the mountains, like, there's sections in the mountains that are supposed to get 18 to 24 inches of snow by tomorrow.
Great skiing weekend. Please come.
Part of me is just like, oh, thank God it's not down here. Like, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere, because I don't have snow tires on.
I know. Yeah.
I mean,
and now I'm very paranoid. Like the minute my car in millimeter, I'm like, oh no, here we go.
No, I know. So Abigail and I were at the Flynn last night, watching the Lyric Theater fall musical, which was a chorus line, which was fun. It's not my favorite one, but it's still fun, and the music's good. And
Lyric is always good.
I love to support Lyric. And we had, it was her and I. We went out to dinner, but on the way home.
I was home cozy on my couch thinking, oh, look, it's raining and snowing again.
No, I know. Yeah, and it's that, like, right in that in-between, like, as I'm driving, like, kind of watching the temperature start to drop, and I'm just like, this is not...
Is it 34? Is it 35?
This is not good. It was all rain, but it was all rain, and it had been raining for a while. So the number of times we hydroplaned on the way home on Route 7 was just, like, unreal. And you can't
and it's also cold, so it's been very cold at night.
It could be icy. You can't see. There's no fog. Like, we don't do fog lines well here. Our state is not set up to drive at night in the rain. Like, no. Period.
There's no lights because it's dark. And
but the lights don't help. It was actually worse up in on Shelburne Road, coming through Burlington and South Burlington, because the lights don't help.
On Tuesday night, I was happy to be on Route 7 because I was like, there's like civilization around me. There's a curb. Yeah. If I slide off the road, I'm going to hit the curb and I'll stop. True. And then I got south of where the population centers are, and I was like, okay, here we go again. But this is much shorter than driving through Heinsberg. And
there was just, once I got south of like Shelburne Village, it was actually better. There were no cars on the road, and so you could actually see. But, in places where it rains a lot, they have reflective paint that they put.
Yeah.
They have reflectors that they put on the road. So your headlights pick that up, so you can see your lane. Up here, where that 189 interchange comes in, where you got into that accident, I was driving south on Route 7, and I was like, I understand why these accidents happen through here. You cannot tell where the lane is, which light is yours, until you're like right on it. Like there's so many of them, and it's the lights, and it's just...
For the record, it was not raining the night that woman hit me.
Okay.
It was dry as a bone. There's no excuse. So that's been fun this week. And then, of course, I had to drive to Lebanon on Thursday.
Of course you did.
And I was like, oh, God, here we go. All week I was watching the weather. And it was a meeting where I had to be in person. And not for nothing, I had a routine colonoscopy on Friday. And so Thursday was like, great. Not eating day. And so I was in no mood.
You were like, this is not...
But actually it turned out, and I got like 20 minutes south of here. It was snowing when I left, or raining and snowing. But I knew the temperature was going to clear out, and I also had watched the radar exhaustively. And it was not sunny, but cloudy and sunny in Lebanon. The roads were dry, and coming home, I've never been so happy to get home, though, because I was I'm just done. And now I have to get ready for this stupid colonoscopy. For those of you that have done it, super fun, as you know. Great. Best 24 hours ever. However, check that off. That is done for another 5 years.
Yep, there you go.
We bought my dad's condo this week. He's moving on Thursday. I have one more trip to White Plains on Wednesday. It's just like a day at a time, checking.
His cute little dog found a new home.
He did.
With actually somebody that we know.
I know, which is crazy. I've had a lot of communication with said person, and
I've seen she posted too.
She posted about it as well, which is nice. So anyway, it's lovely, and the dog is happy and comfortable, which is great.
That's fantastic.
And my dad is deeply relieved that she went to a great home, and even like icing on the cake is someone that we actually know, so even though it was a very random connection. We got. I think whoever adopted her would probably update, but Heidi is really great about it, and just like also knowing that he doesn't have to take care of her this winter. Yeah. Like it's a big. I mean, he couldn't keep her because of the condo rules, but in reality, he's old enough now that he doesn't want to be walking a dog in the snow. Yeah, and taking care of her.
That makes sense.
Long story short, that's all good. Yeah, it's been a week. All of that has happened this past. Who knows what happened the week before that? I don't know. Except for we celebrated our official 10th anniversary.
Official 10th year. Yep. So we're right in the swing of those festivities.
Yeah.
And
which is great.
I have heard that a lot of our consignment folks are dropping off product. Like a lot of them are through their festival season. And so they're bringing more inventory in for us. Stuff. Like our standard stuff is looking really good. Lots of winter
lots of stuff here.
Yarns in, so more bulky weight yarns.
I dropped off some fingering weight. And
awesome.
I have some worsted weight in the car to drop off today as well. So
amazing.
Good.
Yeah. So it's exciting.
It is.
Lots of fun stuff.
It's been very busy here, which is also exciting for us.
I like that a lot.
not as it should be this time of year, truthfully. So it's always nice when that plays itself out.
Yes.
And it also means we have lots of happy knitters and crocheters and crafters.
Crafting,
so that's great.
Which I love.
Yeah.
Abigail and I went to the craft fair yesterday at Mount Abe.
Oh yeah.
I had not been to that one before. They do it every year, and I feel like some years it's on weekends where there's other things going on, and for whatever reason we did not. So we went down in the afternoon. It was huge. Like it was in the gym. It was in the cafeteria. It was completely through the middle school wing. Wow. And if you've never been to Mount Abe, that doesn't make any sense to you. But that's giant. I mean, I was expecting it in the gym.
Yeah. And maybe like in the hallway.
And maybe a little bit in the main hallway when you come in, and was just like it kept going, and you were like, wait, what? There's still more vendors? Like this is wild. So Abigail went with me, and we picked up some stuff. Maybe not as much gift purchasing as I would have liked. She and I found some stuff that we wanted.
Always a plus.
Always a plus. I love supporting local
Yeah.
craft folks.
No, for sure.
And a few of the people, so there was an interesting mix of what I would consider like professional vendors.
Yeah.
And then folks who clearly craft on the side, but maybe come to these, but I wouldn't classify them as professional. Like the professionals are the one, they have Etsy stores, or they have their own website.
I was going to say they probably have not registered their business with the state.
Right. Collecting sales tax, who knows? Anyway, so
sorry, I've been struggling with some of that. Not struggling, but dealing with some of that lately, so I'm cranky about it.
Well, if you have any questions, let me know, because I do all the stuff for the store. So
no, it's just the idea that
yeah,
if I'm going to vend in a various state somewhere else, I have
register.
I have to. As if I don't have a business registration anymore.
Well,
else.
I mean,
just weird.
all of the people that were there are all Vermont entities or creators, but clearly some of them, like, they do shows and they do other shows besides these kinds of craft shows. I guess there's one next weekend in Winooski, because some of the more professional, I don't have a better word to describe it, and I'm not trying to be rude or demeaning to other folks, but the more
they make stuff on the side. Some people are on the circuit, and the other ones are like, I'm going to do this twice a year. I'm going to make enough to sell, and it's like
exactly,
exactly
play money.
Back in the day, we would have called it cigarette money or something stupid like that, but not that I ever smoked.
Right? No, but that's what it was. It was pocket money or
pin
whatever,
money.
Pin money.
Is that what my grandmother used to call it?
Probably pin money. Yeah. So a few of them, like I was talking to, and it's hard when you have 9-year-olds with you because she wants to go off to the next thing and not actually talk to people. Some of them are going to be at Winooski next weekend, and some of them are going to be at CVU the following weekend, but I'll be here at the store that weekend. So I may try to sneak up to the Winooski one, because there was a couple of vendors that I'd like to look at again for like gift type stuff. Like one lady had these really incredible like shoulder bags that she had made, like super high quality, like really nice, and I wanted to spend some time like opening them up and taking a look at them and trying with a 9-year-old. Impossible.
Also, like, with knitters love those, and
I know that's why that was what was in the back of my head.
Because we don't need 100 from people, we just need a few sometimes.
No, exactly. Or could something be tweaked just a little bit that would work better for like a knitter type thing. So anyway, and there was a couple like pottery and woodworking and some jewelry folks that I just wanted to spend more time looking at their things.
I think the show at the Sheridan, which I don't know, it's not Sheridan anymore. Doubletree.
The Delta. No, not the Double. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Across used to be
from
the Sheridan.
Michael's Plaza. I think that's.
Was always like the big, and it was a curated.
Oh yeah,
artisan
it was wonderful.
I think it's back.
Is it?
I have to
Would
go
it be
look.
next week? No, it won't.
It would be next weekend. Usually.
That's the Handcrafters Association, right?
Yeah, but they're not doing it anymore.
They're not doing
Starboard, I think it's called.
Okay. We'll have to check.
Yeah.
If
anyway, that was always
if we can find a link, we'll put it in show notes for you guys.
That was always one of my favorites because, and we did find several vendors that we have sold stuff from the store from. So and I thought about it a little bit as Bobolink, but I just haven't.
I might pop up to the one in Winooski to see what they have up there. Kay was at the one at Mount Abe yesterday.
Who was?
Kay Crochet.
Okay. Yeah,
Kay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kay.
I thought you said Kate, and I was
no,
Kate.
Kate. Kay was there.
I know a lot of Kates. Yeah.
So,
Former employee.
Yeah.
We sell her little crocheted creatures.
We have some of her stuff here in the store. What's one of the few like finished object things we sell. She's made these cute little plushies, like they're adorable. She was there. So in a pinch, I could message her and be like, "Where's the one in Winooski?" Because I'm sure she's at that one too.
I'm sure it's at the high school.
It's probably that sounds correct.
They did a big renovation a few years ago as well.
Yeah.
I don't know where else it would be other than maybe sometimes they had stuff when I lived in Winooski for a while. They had stuff at the Armory.
Yeah. I'll have to look. I'll be able to find it. There was a couple of folks that were.
I always like going to those. There's a lot of stuff that maybe is not for me, but there was always interesting stuff there, and
you
always
can also
like just
get
creative
some inspiration, like creative inspiration. Like also, what are people making? What
we do have a lot of those craft markets around here, which is great.
Yeah,
and then the Good Trade Makers Market is the first weekend in December. I applied for that.
Where's that one?
It's
at?
the one at Hula.
Oh,
Hula.
yeah.
It's actually very hard to get into,
I
as
think
it turns out.
I think I have stuff going on that weekend. That's the problem. Is like my weekends start to fill
Well,
up.
there's something honestly every single weekend from now till like 2
It's
days
like
before Christmas.
well, and right after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be switching over to like sports stuff because both of my kids have sports stuff on the weekends starting again, which we may have to rejigger some of our. And I just
It's fine.
God. Or I'll just miss. That's fine.
I'll just need to get through the end of November, and then my
Okay,
life is
we
simple.
can
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut the...
recheck in.
Yeah,
I guess. I might anyway, but
we'll do that separately.
Yes, I have no words for what my life is going to look like starting right after Thanksgiving in terms of kids' sports stuff. It's going to be something. So, well, we should probably get a transition over to our what did everybody do the last couple of weeks and to the actual like more formal. Is any of it formal? No. Okay.
If that's what you're here for, I'm so sorry. It's just not the way we operate.
No, it's not. That's anyway.
Okay, though.
It's fine. This is not a professional operation.
Absolutely not.
It's not.
264 episodes notwithstanding.
If you are here for a professionally edited and
curated
with perfect shots, with the lights on all the time, this is not a young cast for you.
Yes. Now we have the ring of light.
The ring of light, which
right above the camera.
kind of maybe will irritate both of us, but we'll see how it goes.
I just feel like it creates some unfortunate shadows.
Yeah.
There's shadows here anyway. They don't need to be
Oh,
accentuated.
see? And so when the light goes off, we can maybe, like, that is lame. But at least we're not in the dark.
No.
And maybe we can ignore, but I think that's more dark than
we want it to be.
Because it's really pretty dreary out right now.
It is not a pleasant day.
No. I think actually our little...
And like literally last time I barely had...
No, I know. I don't even know what's happening. We may just have to bust out our pole light of lights because that actually worked
between the two
relatively well. Yeah, probably.
Enough.
Yeah, I think
know
so.
that we have the energy to set that up now, though.
No, I'm not going to. We'll go with it.
We'll make do.
Okay. All right. Now that I can't see anything.
Dark, right?
Well, the screen's fine.
Okay. We look brighter and more cheerful on the screen.
Yes, we will. We will. So, all right.